Hi there, Sprinkles. Giving you another juicy update. Bitcoin's price is around $80,000 and it's been pumping right over this weekend. Hopefully we're going to continue higher. Remember, we have three green monthly candles here. We had a year ago, we did 7 total. As you can see right here, 7 in a row. The biggest moves came in the very last 2. If it continues again, all right, we don't know if it's going to continue again. We're kind of hoping it resets and stops somewhere. But if it does continue again, yes, it will technically top out March-ish next year. March, April. The alt season after that, though, might be huge and ferocious, and then we might have a mid-period settle down. So that's just guessing. We don't know, okay? You just got to keep an open book when it comes to this timing stuff. I want to speak to you about this, friends. Do you know Carlos Matos? Of course. Hey. You know Mr. BitConnect. Okay, so I have a resurrection prophecy. I made a video on it. You really got to check it out. I can feel like Donald Trump's spirit of the comeback, bringing back manufacturing. It's moving parallel to everything coming back. Resurrections, if you will. We're already going to see Doge, many other things. Probably eHex, Hex altogether. We're going to see Richard Hart. But more things, I think, are going to appear as well, which will surprise us. And what I'll do now, I'll just play some nice, gentle angel music to just smooth things over, to remind you about Mr. BitConnect here. So, also, someone in the comment section, shout out to Mr. B Nice. Mr. B Nice as well said, Andreas Antonopoulos becoming a Pulse Maxi. That's actually hilarious as well. Yeah, maybe we see Andreas Antonopoulos even come back, the resurrection, okay? So, I think somebody big, or maybe many big people, return to crypto in 2025. And I think it's going to be just like 2017. Now, I don't know the size of the altcoin moves, but just I feel like that's what's going to happen. Just to let you know as well, friends, Donald Trump is running a very inflationary policy for America. It must be inflationary, because if you are bringing back all the manufacturing jobs, what's actually going to happen is he's going to get all the factories to be built again, and those factory workers, the business owners, the factory business owners, they have to go get loans from banks. And so they're all going to be told to give out loans. That's very inflationary. They're all borrowing money, spending on capital and stuff. So yes, it's going to be like an inflationary boom. But with this growth rate that comes with the inflationary boom and GDP rising, crypto is probably going to go ballistic. But yeah, it's going to look like big numbers, but what we're going to find is like inflation is not going to really slow down too much. It's going to be like back in the old days. The interest rates they're not going to zero or anything. I guess that's what might appear. Now, I feel like Carlos Matos, friends, kind of funny. Many people don't know who Carlos is. You remember Mr. Hey. Mr. BitConnect, right? So this is one of the greatest memes, honestly, of crypto of all time. Because it was, it's just true crypto spirit. They knew it was a Ponzi. Everybody knew it was a Ponzi. They kept doing it anyway. And then it was paying out dividend yield. It's just kind of the funniest thing ever, right? It's hilarious. I don't know why everyone still laughs about it. So this put like crypto on the map, really. It's like one of the big. And by the way, friends, BitConnect, if you check out its chart, its chart, I think it went ballistic. I think it did 1,000x before it went to zero. I have the chart here for you, man. It's hilarious. This was it, friends. This was it. Look at it. Its market cap started off at 2 million. I think it actually went higher than that, and it went all the way up here. I forgot how much it went. Man, this is huge. Market cap. Wow, 2 billion? Oh my gosh, it did do 1,000x. No way. 2 million market cap, and it went up to, oh my God. It did a 1,000, and then it just went to zero. That's the funniest part. Look, it just went, yep, see you, zero. Oh man, these are gold, man. This is crypto. Welcome to crypto. Okay, so him singing the BitConnect theme in 2017, friends, just to let you know, Donald Trump was president when Carlos was pretty much when he was singing. Donald Trump was actually president. So even though crypto wasn't on the agenda of the government at all, because it was only like 100 billion for the whole industry, it was nothing, right? It was like 1/20th of the size of just one of the stock market companies. Okay, so I do believe we're going to see maybe Carlos. Someone's going to appear. Maybe they all appear, okay? We might even see Bizanacci, friends. Remember, Bizanacci, he made the original crypto Wojak memes. Or if you ever see a Wojak with the McDonald's hat and all these, yeah, and the Bogdanov brothers, they're all Bizanacci memes from 2017 era. And John McAfee, rest in peace as well. He would have been a big part of it as well. But I think we're going to see a lot of these great comebacks appear. It's going to be wild. In some other news as well, friends, are currently in juicy news. Pay attention to pDAI. pDAI has now flipped green on the weekly super trend. It's leading the pack. And as I went through the information with you before, pDAI was leading PulseChain, altcoins, and meme coins. It was leading it a year ago. It made its first move up. It did like a 6 or a 7x move, and then everything pretty much started moving. So it's fascinating. You might want to know why. Why is it? It's one of the biggest ones as well. This is very controversial to talk about the $1 meme. It really is controversial because it's so far away. But hey, I mean, like, you can't argue with this chart, man. It's flipped green on the weekly super trend. It's like climbing towards the highs. Okay, so you just got to pay attention to that. I also have here live footage of Richard Hart enjoying the Ethereum rally that we saw recently. Whee! So this type, man, AI is getting really, really good. So Ethereum fans finally starting to make a move, but it's not even really like finally, because there's never been ever a period in crypto where like a cycle 2 coin as a whole collective, the cycle 2 coins, when they start moving up early before Bitcoin broke the all-time high. Okay, so here we have Ethereum, still got some ground to go. So you got to remind, yes. So cycle 2 coins, friends. Yes, Solana is a cycle 2 coin. That's a unicorn though of this cycle. If you take all the cycle 2 coins, look at that. Actually, by the way, I did take all of them. Yeah, there's 500 of them, and only 5 moved up. 5. Floki, Fetch, Solana. You had BNB as well, and then you had Injective Protocol. Just 5 out of 500. Think about that. So literally, there's a 1% chance your coin as a cycle 2 coin is going to come and move early. Even Ethereum fans last cycle as a unicorn, man, Ethereum couldn't even move early. Look when Ethereum finally went to break its all-time high. It was January 2021. So Bitcoin was already Bitcoin was already like 40K by that point. It already like doubled the all-time high. So just showing you like our expectations really got to match reality. Also, shout out to Lady Hexalina Pulse a lot. Are these going to be the new outrage marketing videos of Mr. Richard Hart spinning? Yeah, man. Remember, friends, they're going to work. They get attention. They just get people yelling about it. That's what you want. Obviously, more appropriate for a bull market. Now, obviously, everyone knows. Shout out to Mr. Daddy Wick here. This never gets old. pDAI, friends, 186 away. 186x away to $1. Is it going to get there? I don't know. All I can tell you, though, is I've shown you all of the ratio charts. That's what you got to look at, man. The ratio charts, friends. The ratio chart it's a secret here. It's a secret. If you're bullish on Pulse, you're bullish on this. That's it. If you're bullish on PLS, it's hugging Pulse, man. This is, my God, check. Look at this. It's literally 1, 2, 3. It's like it's coming right up here. You have this zone, man. It's like it's cleared this whole zone, and now it's ready to go up. And remember, this is the pulse ratio. So don't worry about the pegging part. That's what the controversial part is. The controversial part is, can it stay at $1? But man, bro, it's 186 away to that. Who cares? It doesn't need to stay at $1. What, like even 18x away is still only 10 cents. So you know people are still going to be holding for the $1 meme there. Also in PulseChain community, friends, please look. We're going to see a lot more females enter crypto. And especially in PulseChain, there's a lot of simps that throw their money around. Now, apparently, this person has been doxxed. So this person, Crypto Bella, so hexiest man in the world. She is a real-life friend, and she is legit. Very good to be aware. She is far from a scammer and stuff. So, yeah, man, I don't want to like offend anybody with this scam. I'm just telling you, like, the last female that came in to PulseChain just a few months ago literally rugged $1 million. Pulse Latina. Now it's like an international manhunt. So just please, man. They can only take your money 2 ways, by the way, okay? They can take your money, 1, if you buy a token, which luckily I can help you with that, friends, because now we have 90% call, 10% lottery. I've given you this mental framework instead of like this whole approach of never touch anything. I know people, you will trade around. Okay, hey, at least there's a lottery stack, right? You know there's a difference. Oh, a core coin, maybe you have, 10% of your portfolio in. Okay, a lottery coin, you're like, 0.1%. Or just 1%. It helps mitigate stuff like this over time. That's one way they can take your money, by you just buying their token. Okay, sweet, you get that. The other way they take your money is they get you to connect somewhere. That is extremely dangerous, extremely critical. They can take all your coins. That's what Pulse Latina did. Literally happened in like the middle of the night here, and it was like 1 or 2 hours of everyone's money was gone. They connect to DeFi. Man, they did the whole trick for it. Please, man, you got to be smarter than that. There's no money in this DeFi. We've already done the experiment 400,000 times. You cannot do a yield farm and have everything go up. You can't. You need something else back in the money. Richard Hart's a unicorn. He's got 170,000 ETH. You know what I mean? So there is no money there. You can't, there's no game theory to let you basically farm something and get a yield. You're basically doing an inflationary handout. People dump the yield and they leave. Okay. So but you know what? People understand this. I know people understand this. They're just trading mindshare amongst each other. So that's the risk you're going to have to take. If you play these, friends, please use another wallet. Use a prostitute wallet. Use a hot wallet. Don't use around your cold wallet stuff. But also, you shouldn't be touching this DeFi yield farm stuff. 99.9% of the time, people don't know what they're doing. They're at the wrong times. And they join the new thing. And the new thing's usually a poopy scam. Also, don't forget, I see green candles in your future. This is exactly what's coming out for here, friends. The prophecy awaits us. Probably the resurrection prophecy. I can feel it. Now, Dorlans, a lot of people wondering what's going to happen to altcoins moving on now. Well, look, I'll warn you with something first. And you have here friend loaf, okay? You will never fall into the situation where all your friends are in agreement that it's the top. Extreme greed is infectious, okay? It's for better or for worse, for both, okay? So you know this now. Yeah, oh, I learned, but it took you 3 years basically just learning what happened in 2021, just studying and understanding. Because what people do is they come in, oh, I put my money in, my money went to zero. Okay, I hate everything, I walk away. Okay, what we've spent time in, that's why highest value content in crypto, like, subscribe, share with your friends and family. I mean, showing you all the information that you can learn from 2021. You're like, okay, now you see, oh, Bitcoin went up, and then altcoins went up, and then, you know, many altcoins never hit their targets. What coins went up the most? What coins went up the least? Memes, cults, religions. Okay, you see how the meta's moving. Just there's so many things I've gone to show you. I've shown you ratios. Like, oh, a coin went up heaps. How did you know that thing was going to go up? Okay, you look at the ratio. You see these, and you put all these pieces of the puzzle together, you do develop a sense of basically just become a bit more wise. You look at top signals differently, you look at the mania differently. But now, it's not a time to be scared of it. It's a time to praise it and to welcome it. And it all starts with the Bitcoin dominance. Okay, so Bitcoin losing its share over the whole industry. This is what it looks like out here. Bitcoin dominance, fans, it's down. I'll show you the actual full chart just so we can quickly get a whisk of what's going on. This is the Bitcoin dominance, friends, right here. Now, it feels like, man, it's so ready to drop. It is just you can just tell, man. You can just tell. This is just the daily chart, flips red here. This is nothing. We need the weekly chart to do that. I do feel that for something that's gone on for so long, usually, you know, these charts, friends, when these charts usually end, they don't end like, oh, let's go sideways forever and then go down. It does not do that. Instead, what they usually do is they go up and up and up and up and up and up. Bang! They do a huge move like this. And then there's like, oh, that was a bit too fast. Maybe it's over. Nah. And then snap. That's what they usually do. Okay, so this is what you would consider. People are always drawing this triangle part. That's what it is, okay? That's what that triangle part is. So once it finally breaks this triangle on the way down, there's like this snapping part. And then comes back up. Everyone's like, oh, no, it's over. And then denial. And then pretty much that's what happens. So I know that's just drawing squiggly lines on a market dominance chart. So who cares, okay? Most importantly, when you're looking at all these, just know that 95% of altcoins, they don't move until much later, okay? And look, that's not a bad thing, friends. pDAI was the last thing in crypto altcoins to run. Let me just show you. Let me show you this, okay? So Doge went first. Yeah, Doge is one of the first things, did like a 250x. Okay, friends, if you go look at pDAI, okay, you look at this big move. Here we have the pDAI chart. Look at this, This is, it's not even from the very, very bottom as well, friends. Check this out. pDAI does 450x. 450x. And look at this. This is 7 days, pretty much. 7 to 10 days. 450. And look at the date. Look at the date. This is at the end. It's March 2022. We're in a bear market already. You know, it was the beginning. It was like the end, beginning of the end. It was pretty much game over. All the altcoins were down 60 to 75% from their top. Hex, everything was down by March 2022. Everything was wrecked. You get it? So just showing you like the timing. Look, if it was that easy, you got to think about this, okay? If it was that easy to pick what's going to move first, the most out of the altcoins, everyone could make 1,000x. Why? Because you could pick the biggest winner first, make 100 times your money, then you could just go rotate to the stuff that haven't moved, and you could make another 10, okay? Or you could do 30 and 30, whatever it is. But you know not everyone's making 1000x. In fact, by the next bear market, people will be lucky just to be up like 5x their portfolio today. I'm not even joking. No, lucky, yeah. You would have, I think by today, you would have done really well. If you're up 5x from today, you kept it. Yeah, I'm serious about that number because everyone loses it. Because a lot of people take profit and they buy back in. And then as it goes back down, they want to keep buying the dip. And that's how they're going to feel about stuff in the future. Okay, so we're all celebrating why. So a lot of people who knew, they're like, why is everyone celebrating? Like, you know, there's big moves happening, you're saying, but I'm not up 30x my money or anything. No. It's not about that. It's just that we know that's how everything starts. Bitcoin moves up, then it starts losing the dominance. People start rotating around and new people come in and they start pumping up the altcoins. You don't know which one's going to happen, friends, but you got to remember that one saying, okay, a glass of orange juice in the hand is worth two in the bush. That's what's going to play out by the end of it. Even though you're going to see a lot of things moving, there's a lot of chaotic randomness that goes along out here. So what's your barometer for all of these? Well, maybe you don't have to look at a barometer. It's just you versus your bear market low. That's pretty much it. Look at your portfolio in the bear market low and see where it goes from there. Don't panic. Just continue to believe. That's ultimately what we're going to do. Like, subscribe, belly button, or catch you in the next one.